What a place to break down. Well, at least it didn't break down on top of the track. Golly. The squeaks are back. I'm gonna have to change the socks again. Well, actually, this will be the first time I change the socks within since I had the problem over a year ago, so they've been working. So time to change them out again. Anyways, guys, so welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And here we are going through Lamar, Colorado, which is a hometown to my cousin Will's fiance. I had to think about that a little bit. I was like, they're not married yet, but fiance, hometown. So shout out to Will. Shout out to your fiance there, Will. To Ariel. This is her hometown right here. Beautiful little town, but it's really out in the middle of nowhere. There's not much here. What is more famous about Lamar for truck drivers is the scale they got here. It's got a little bit of a reputation, but we'll see here in a little bit. I know that in Colorado, like I don't know if it's changed or not, but at one point in time you had to have the last 8 or 6 of the VIN number on the side of the truck. It had to be a certain size, and it has to be normally people just put it on the passenger side because that's what they see at the scale. But I don't have that, so I'm kind of anticipating that I'm going to get pulled into the scale to get paperwork, I guess. I don't know. But last time I came through here was actually, I think I did come in this truck when I first got this truck, and with the pre-pass I just went on by. So we'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure. This little town here, also another thing that it has, it's got a sentimental value for me because when we took a trip to Yellowstone, it was our first big trip to anywhere really, with my parents and the kids, my wife, and we came straight through here. We came over and took pictures right there. There's actually a train right here. If I can find the pictures, I'll post it. But there's actually like a little train, not a little train, a big, old steam engine back there, and so it has that sentimental value to me, that it was a big trip that we had. And I'll link. If you just go up here, you'll be able to see one of those videos. If you want to watch them all, then they're right back to back. So it's when we went to Yellowstone, which is amazing. Do recommend. If you ever get a chance to go to Yellowstone, go to Yellowstone. That's one of those bucket list places. It's just gorgeous, and you will definitely enjoy it with you and your family. So definitely brings back good memories. Oh, show. A little ways more and we'll get to the scale, and we'll see if we're gonna have to go in or not. A long time ago, when I used to come through here a lot, there was no big truck stops like the Pilot and the Loves. I think the Loves is older than the Pilot. The Pilot's, I think, is quite a bit newer. But I used to come through here quite a bit when I used to deliver plants. We would come up to Colorado and the Denver area, and actually way out in the middle of nowhere, we'd go out and deliver plants to like Kmart's. A lot of good memories, a lot of good times. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video, or not yesterday's, a few days ago video with meeting 806 driver. check out the video. Also link that right here if you guys haven't seen it. Go check it out. Had an amazing time. Wish I would have had more time to hang out, but unfortunately this load here has got a pretty tight schedule, and on my way back it'll be in the middle, well, it'll be during the week, so I won't be able to stop because he'll definitely be working. As you heard, he had been working for what, over 40 days or 30 something days straight. Whew. Like I said, that's the hardest working man I know. All right. So yeah, this is a pre-pass site. So we'll see what it says. And if hopefully, cross our fingers, we won't have to pull in at all. I just went into a scale back in Oklahoma, and they pulled the two trucks in front of me. They pulled them in to get inspected. They weighed me, and I'm good. If there's one place you're gonna get overweight, that's Oklahoma, because they like to sit there and let your truck sit and settle for a while until they get their accurate scale reading. But all right, so we got the green light, so we're good to go. I have to yeah, we got a green light. I have to repaste the when I got my windshield changed. I have my pre-pass on that windshield, so I have to put it back up there. Well, it says it's closed anyway, so didn't matter. Didn't matter regardless. We're good to go. Slide on through. Put her in the wind. When I first started driving trucks was whenever I did a plant delivery, and I didn't get in really trouble here at this scale, but they asked me for if I had chains, and there's that truck stop right here on the right. There's AM Best, and they told me that I had to go straight there to get chains because I didn't have chains, and it was during the winter. So gotta think about that if you're coming up here, guys. I don't know the exact dates, but I think it starts in August or October, and it ends like in maybe March, somewhere around March. I think is the ending, where you have to have chains regardless. You don't have to use them if you don't want to, because you just have to stop. I mean, you have to use them if they tell you have to use them if you want to keep rolling. If you don't want to keep rolling, then you just pull over and stop, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to be driving, hauling a flammable load with chains that could potentially come loose and start creating spark. Not a good combination. So I have the chains just in case they do pull me over, pull me in and say, "Where's your chains?" There they are. And that's all they need to know. But as far as putting them on because the weather gets bad, nope. This boy, this fella right, this boy. I feel like a boy sometimes. My wife would say that I feel like a boy all the time, but you know, or at least I act like one. Yeah. But anyways, no, this guy here will definitely just pull the truck over and chill until it's all cleared up, and then put it back in the wind. Those days for me doing all that, or I'm good. Putting on chains is, well, the guys that are used to it. I remember the first time I put chains on, guys. If I could find the video, I think I have. Oh, but it's on my Facebook, and I don't know how to get it off of there to be able to show you guys. But the first time I put chains on, I was out there looking at everybody because I had no idea. Nobody ever taught me how to do it or anything. So I was just out there. But that was like, well, yeah, there was already YouTube and stuff, but no, I'm lying. When I first had to put on chains, it was before YouTube. And there was no other way. So I just went around and looked and watched everybody else put theirs on, and then I kind of did what I did. And one time, well, that particular time, I didn't have any bungee straps, and then there's these links that you have to put that are on that are supposed to go on the outside of the wheel. That way you can put the bungees across to keep it all nice and tight. And yeah, I put those on the inside, and it tore the heck out of the trailer. I didn't put them all on the inside. I just didn't know how to put them on, so I just put them on. And it just happened to be that I had just one that was facing inward, and it just tore up the frame of the trailer. Well, it didn't destroy it really. It just took the paint off. But so that is kind of destroyed, right? But yeah, that's what happened with that. And it was just clattered the whole way. So finally I got to the spot where I took them off and good to go. But experiences, guys, experiences. It's always interesting out here, one way or another. But anyways, let's get up through Denver and up through Wyoming and see how far we get today. I crack myself up sometimes, guys. And go ahead, bring the flood of comments. I invite you. So I just bought, let me explain that whole thing. Hold on. I just bought a can of air. Yep, a can of air. Not paid advertisement of nothing. This is a can of air, basically. So, okay, this was $16. Technically, I didn't buy it because I couldn't get myself to come out of my pocket and pay $16 for a can of air. But since the Loves hooks you up with all these points, and technically, yes, it's my money from the fuel and whatever, however you want to look at it. But I let Loves pay for it. And I'm gonna try it. I do kind of suffer from altitude sickness sometimes, and I get anxiety attacks and stuff like that. And why not? If this thing works for $16, which is a lot of money for some air, it is oxygen, and for $16, yes, it is a lot of money, but it was free, and for what it's worth, why not give it a try? So we're not gonna try it right now. We'll try it later on once we get up in the altitude. Right now we're just not up in that altitude yet, and see if there is a difference. But you can look it up on YouTube or whatever, and it's basically from like Shark Tank, and that's where it came from, Shark Tank. And I looked it up, and I, it was all right, cool, I'll try it. But interesting. Yes, I bought a can of air. So don't go calling me telling me that you got air for sale, because I'm not gonna buy it. Oh yeah. So it's supposed to, if you have altitude sickness, it helps you out, so you can get to the oxygen level a lot easier. If you're kind of tired and you didn't sleep well, of course, oxygen deprived, you didn't sleep well, then this is supposed to kind of help that as well. So we're gonna give it a try. Anyways, just thought you guys would want to laugh like that with me for a little bit. Let's get back on the road. Oh, and I turned the socks around, so the socks shouldn't be as squeaky anymore. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any of that anyway. Look, let me get back on duty. All right, there we go. I don't know if we're gonna hear any of the squeakiness right now anyways, just because it's not that bumpy here. But earlier it wasn't even that bumping, it was squeaking, so. Alright, well, we'll play it by ear. So far, didn't make any noise, but it doesn't do it justice. But I will report to you guys a little later on that. So, I don't remember who gave me that idea to put the sock there. The socks on the rubber bushings that are on the hood. But whoever did, I really appreciate it because it's actually worked. Like I said, it's been over a year, and it just now started squeaking again. So hopefully it continues to be in that way. Yeah, just hit a decent little bump right there. It didn't do anything, so heck yeah. Life hacks, trucker hacks. There you go. All right, guys, let me get it back on the road, and we'll be reporting with you guys a little later. Well, guys, God has prepared us with a beautiful sunset. Look at that there. Wow. Here in the great state of Wyoming, nothing but hills, deer, and a bunch of debris of trucks and RV trailers that have been toppled over by the wind. I only got a video of a truck earlier, and I didn't get of the rest of the stuff I've seen, but just look at the news and you will know that it does happen, especially here in this area. They get a lot of high winds. Right now we're on a 40-mile-an-hour wind advisory. I haven't really felt anything too crazy today. It's been pretty good so far, and hopefully it continues to be that way the rest of the way. We are approximately about 3 hours from our destination, 3.5 hours. So we still got a little bit to go. But we will be shutting down here pretty soon, calling it a night, start over in the morning, and finish taking her on in. So, very good day of running, and everything so far so good, safe and sound. See some flashing lights up there. Shout out to CRST. Alright guys, well, with this I leave you as the beautiful sun hides behind the mountains here, and I downshift a gear. Don't forget to be kind to one another, guys. Don't forget to help anybody who needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. And let's peek over the mountain, see if we can see a little more of the beautiful colors. And there you go, guys. A little more is left until the sun completely hides behind the mountains. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. See you guys on the next video. Peace. I'm out of here.